Y'all know who it is. Y'all see me? Yours truly. I'm on a roll today. I'm on fire today. I'm a man on fire. Hit man for hire. Y'all got happy. You thought I was gonna retire. Now I'm back in the game hardcore, ready to go to the wall. As they sit here and don't want to distribute my doggone stream. I'm doing pretty good, Mr. Douglas. I'll be doing a lot better if they did my notifications right. Nope, no notifications. It's a good Friday, bro. Well, yep. Well, we'll see about that. That's right. And for all you guys here, you know you can click the link in the description box. I'm going to read y'all messages that y'all left me. And tonight I will be calling some of the people that left me the numbers. I will do that tonight. No work for you? Okay. I feel you. Now let's get to why we're here. Y'all. Now, here's the situation. Hold on one sec. One sec. Alrighty, yo. As they try to shut down everything we do, we gotta keep a high hat and keep moving. Now, let's talk about it. Kim Kardashian was not happy with Nicki Minaj going off and using Stormi's name and Kylie Jenner's name the whole time through. She wasn't. She was pretty ticked off about it. And while she was ticked off about it, this whole thing about going after Travis and throwing Kylie's name in there, talking about Kylie did this, and why is because Kim Kardashian was on her radio show, Queen's Radio, right before the album dropped. So this looks bad on Kim Kardashian. This looks extremely bad on Kim Kardashian. So the backlash was evident. The backlash came in heavy. They came in heavy, they came in strong, they came in ready to go. All the haters was locked in. All they knew was to go against Nicki. All the Kylie fans, they didn't like that she was attacking her and baby Stormy. They thought it was pretty lame. They thought it was a good thing. So, knowing how huge Kylie's fan base is, who has never made a record, who's never acted in a movie. She's got a VH1 show on TV. Is worth about $1 billion. I was one of the first people to tell you that on the planet. And the fact is, she's worth $1 billion and worth a lot more than Nicki Minaj. Nicki respects this because of the following, because of who it is. She realized this is going bad on her because of Kylie's people. And she's noticeably, Kim Kardashian is upset with her because she had did her show. And she's like, you're attacking my sister and I was just on your show. You know, so not happy. Now you got the Kardashians against you. Not a good look. Not a good look. So what she do? She goes out on Twitter and apologizes to Kylie. I love Kylie. I love Stormy. No, I didn't mean that for them. No, this is all about him. It's about Travis. It's not to do with Kylie. But you the one mentioned Kylie. You the one mentioned Stormy. Nobody brought that up. You did that. You was like, Kylie went on there with her baby Stormy and did this. So you were blaming them and the baby. Nobody would jump to no conclusions. The media didn't do any of that. You did. So don't blame the media. You did it. So now she realizes her album is finna drop like bricks. So #1 talk is out. Then it's gonna disco dance its way out of the top 10. Then when she's down there battling people like Trippie Redd for top album in the country, then you pretty much know how they feel about your project. You're gonna find out real quick what they think about your project. Oh, top of the morning to you. YouTube is doing a miraculous job of blocking my stream once again. Now they're even blocking your comments. They don't want it to play because they're freezing me out. That's their version of freezing me out. So I'll repeat it. You see, Nicki Minaj's Queen radio show had Kim Kardashian on the show. Okay? So Queen's radio had Kim Kardashian on their show right before Nicki album came out. And then after this, she ends up dissing Kylie Jenner on the show. So naturally, Kim is ticked off about it. And her sister attacking the baby Stormy and all this stuff on the page. You know, this is not a good look. And Kylie's people, her fans, they highly outweigh the Barbs. And Kylie Jenner fans were all mad at Nicki and started going after Nicki and going after them Barbs, who's gotten a lot smaller these days. They used to bark, now they don't even bite. Now all of a sudden she's copping a plea. Probably on it all. But that's beside the point. The point is she found out Kim Kardashian is upset and she's realizing this Kylie Jenner backlash is really gonna hurt her and her album sales are dropping. And she's finna drop all the way down to 4th place. That Drake album is finna surpass her. Scorpion is finna pass her up again. So she's gonna lose to Travis for another week. And her album, yep. Oh, she wants to cop a plea now. Apologizing on her Twitter to Kylie. Oh, it's never about you, Kylie. This is all about him. It has nothing to do with you. I love you, Kylie. Now you love Kylie, but you the one brought Kylie up. TMZ didn't bring Kylie up. VH1 didn't bring Kylie up. You brought Kylie up. You brought up Kylie and you mentioned the baby, Stormy. You did this. Nobody on social media, nobody did nothing to you. You brought all this on yourself, as you always do. No one did anything to you. So you could play the victim role somewhere else. Nobody's buying it. You did all this damage to your own credibility. And the problem and the biggest story about this whole thing is she's crucifying a black man for no reason. This black guy, Travis Scott, hasn't done one thing to Nicki Minaj, never said one negative word about this woman. Not one. Yet she has thrown his name on the ground, trying to turn her fans against him. For what? Because your album didn't beat out Cardi B's? And that's what this whole thing is about. Her album didn't beat Cardi's. So because her album didn't beat Cardi, it's somebody else's fault. Oh, I'm good. And don't forget to click the link in the description box. You can make a donation to the page. It's there. And you can leave me messages there. I do read those messages, and I will be calling some people today. It'll be later on now. But this is what I was talking about. She apologized to Kylie Jenner, but you gonna attack Travis Scott when they weren't thinking about your album. They weren't thinking about you. They're thinking about what's best for their project. And that's what their concern was. We almost got caught by the train. Good thing we was too on the pedal. Once again, they're blocking your comments. So I can't see what you're saying. Well, we all don't like that. Well, when they go out of their way to try to sabotage, check your mute buttons. I don't know what to tell you. But see, this is the plague that you got to deal with over and over again. You see, it's okay for this black woman who's Trinidadian to go and throw this black guy under the bus. And nobody's gonna care. But Kylie Jenner? Oh, I'm sorry, Kylie. I love you. Yet, you were the one to throw her under the bus. Once Kim Kardashian was upset, then it became a problem. Because you didn't want the Kardashians to be mad at you. So you had to put out a public apology on Twitter. Why don't you apologize to Travis? Stormy is his baby too, and you just mentioned his girl and his baby. Just threw them all on social media, and that was cool for you to do. She's mentally ill. I think so too. I believe there's a lot of mental conflict going on with her. That she's reactionary. She does things that doesn't make any sense. But it's vintage. It's vintage Nicki Minaj. That kind of behavior is what you got to get used to, and definitely doing in this business. When your attention is focused on what other people on social media says, social media platforms, and you're not concerned about the music, what you're actually putting out to the public, then you have situations like this. Now she got people glued to her podcast show that she's been doing every day this week, where she's been on there talking about all kind of crazy stuff. What was it? Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now she's Nicki the podcaster. And that's cool. You want a podcast? Go ahead and podcast. Do that. Did it help her sales? It didn't hurt it. Her sales dropping because people are not caring. Well, she apologized to Kylie Jenner after Kim Kardashian was noticeably upset at the fact that she just did Queen's Radio right before Nicki's album came out. And now when the album come out, you dissing her sister and Stormy. So she apologized, trying to say it was all about Travis. Like, no, not Kylie. I love Kylie, but you the only one that brought it up. It wasn't some TMZ, Hollywood Life stuff, gossip. No, you brought it up. You blamed Kylie Jenner for tweeting out some about concert tickets, some about her husband, not her husband, but her baby father, Travis Scott. She's promoting their album. That has nothing to do with you. Step your game up. Tell your management team to do something. Why don't you got any of your celebrity friends tweeting about your album? Your management team has dropped the ball. But all of this is a smoke screen. But it irritates. It irritates me only because of this. They're dogging a black man and throwing him under the bus, and that's cool to do. Everybody else looking at it like it's cool to just throw Travis under the bus when he's never done anything to her. Never said a negative word about Nicki Minaj. He hasn't done anything to this woman. Not one bad statement about this woman. And do you want to know why? He didn't make one bad statement about this woman because he didn't have any problems with her. But yet, it was okay for her to throw under the bus. When her real gripe that she has, her real issue, because all of this is a smokescreen, her real issue is the fact that she didn't outsell Cardi B. So this is her distraction from that. She don't want the fans talking about how she didn't outsell Cardi B. And Cardi sold more records than her. So she's got to compare, well, my first album, no, this ain't about your first album. This is about right now. How many records you sell right now, Nicki? How many? So when somebody mentioned Cardi, she immediately go to her first album. Well, if you look at her first album sales and my first album sales, I did 400,000. So she immediately wants to run and project numbers from back then to her first album. She don't want to compare this album to Cardi's. But this is a distraction because she thought she was going to outsell Cardi B. And when she failed to do that, failed to do Cardi's first week numbers, now she's got to lash out at Travis. Now she's got to lash out at everybody. It's a lot of people's fault. It's Ticketmaster. It's Billboard. They all against me. Spotify. There's a whole conspiracy to hate on Nicki Minaj. And what she didn't expect, it made Travis even bigger. Because Drake has came out and basically sided with him. So who looks like the fool? She looked like the fool. Hold on right quick. I gotta actually park this car the right way. Nah, she ain't gonna go out the drain. That's when her career is over. People halfway deal with her because of Drake. See how many barbs she have then. If she make that dumb mistake. Going after Drake. That's career suicide for her. Career suicide. We know she's crazy, but don't be that crazy. But that's all it is. So I just want you guys to be in the know. This is a distraction because she didn't outsell Cardi B. So don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. That's her whole main problem right now. She didn't outsell Cardi. So now it's everybody else's fault in the world because she didn't accomplish that. Well, yeah. Of course he's supporting. He's on the album. Sicko Mode, just them doing the tour, has got Drake album right at #3 again. Travis tour has already sold out at the Staples Center in LA. Sold out. I don't know why Nicki's can't sell out. You know, maybe it's her attitude, her album, her whole point of view. I don't know. But I'm out.